What's up, AfterBuzzers? It is another episode of American Grit, and guess who is not the ringmaster of service of this? Oh shoot!
Yes. Let's go.
Do it again. My bad. What's up, AfterBuzzers? It's another episode of American Grit. Guess who is not the ringmaster of the service of the circus this time? Dang it! What's up, AfterBuzzers? This is another episode of American Grit. Are you ready? Because I'm ready to find out who's not going to the circus. You'll be surprised. Up next.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Look at that Jerry curl.
You know?
Hey!
What you know about Rockwell?
This song is so butter.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I love how it just makes it okay to be a creep and watch someone.
So sure.
You know, it's like,
It's like the stalker's anthem.
Absolutely.
yes,
That's what it
exactly,
is.
exactly.
We all remember those Geico commercials
Yeah.
with the little stack of money and the
Oh
eyeballs.
yeah,
Absolutely.
those are so cute.
Oh man, no, I love it. I love it. I love it. What is this, like circa like 19?
I want to say like
80.
87, 88.
Yeah.
I've got to say, yeah, late 80s.
Like,
Somewhere
yeah,
in
Maybe
late
90.
80s.
Yeah.
Let's check this out.
Yeah, this is a good one.
I want to say borderline 90s, but I'm
Right.
going to say 87. I'm pretty good at predicting these things.
Yeah. I think
But-
late 80s makes sense. Late
Yeah.
80s makes sense. Ladies and gentlemen, it
83.
is
83.
83.
Oh,
What?
really?
What? 83?
Really?
That's way back. Oh my gosh.
Get it.
I was thinking the Jerry curl coming to America,
Yeah.
you know, around the same
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So
but
good.
I guess.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, I guess I messed up on that one.
Either way, great song.
Let your soul glow.
So let
Let your
There you
soul
go.
glow.
Oh, don't get me started on
know?
the references.
That would be a whole nother
Whole
AfterBuzz show.
Whole nother show. Right now, we are supposed to be talking about American Grit, but it is definitely the one and only American Grit after show. We are here,
Holding it down.
in effect, holding it down. It is the second to last episode, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe we're almost
This
to the
season
finale.
flew by.
Flew
It did.
by. But it's so great. You know what I'm saying? You just want more.
Sure.
That's true.
I'm your host, Lem Gonsalves. As always, I'm always Lem Gonsalves, and I always will be Lem Gonsalves.
Absolutely.
But you can find me on social media at The Poet Saint, not at Lem Gonsalves. Make sure you look up The Poet Saint. To my left, our matriarch, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ivette Saucedo. What's up?
Hello, Salcedo.
Oh,
no.
Damn.
I'm sorry, wrong Yvette.
She's with us in spirit.
Just,
He's not on it today.
I can't do it. I can't.
Well,
Pineapples.
You know, whoa.
The first part was right.
The first part was
First
right.
part was
Yeah.
fine.
But I am Yvette Sanchez, unless
Yes.
Yvette, you want to make it official. You know, we can, you know,
Put that ring on
it's
it.
legal now. Put a ring on it. I'm good. But I am
Oh,
Yvette
my
Sanchez, and you
gosh.
can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Sports and Sass, and also at Yvette_Michelle714.
What?
you
That's
go.
a new one.
Yeah.
What?
OC?
Yvette_Michelle714.
When did that happen?
When no one could find me.
I know.
Because you had all those S's.
It's the S's,
There was
and it's
so many
it's-
S's.
There's so many. It's
Yeah.
you know, sports does only with sports.
Right.
Yvette does everything, so it's
Right.
kind of like no one knows where to find
Right.
it.
Of course.
So you want to talk American
Yeah.
Grit? You want to see American Grit?
Yeah.
You got to go to Yvette_Michelle,
There you go.
and that's how some people found me. But other than that, if you want to talk sports, you go to Sports and Sass.
Got it.
Ah,
There it is.
Different
With the
facets.
S like Skechers.
Of course. There you go.
That's like Oh, and of course, holding down the anchor, my boy, my main man, my bearded brother, Brother Ty Matthews.
Get it. So happy to be here.
Yes.
What I really want though, at the end of the season, I
Yes.
just want like a big compilation of all the intros that we've done
Yes.
for the show. Because those have quickly become my absolute favorite part of the night.
You know what you have to do though?
What's that?
Because you didn't do it.
What's that?
And it makes me laugh all the time.
Oh, what it do, nephew? What it do, nephew?
That is funny.
For my SoCal people, all my Kevin and Bean listeners.
Oh my God.
What it do,
Aw,
nephew?
when Kevin and Bean used to be good.
Oh,
I still love Kevin and Bean.
right.
Yeah, but K-Rock isn't what it used to be.
That's also true.
Not right.
They played Beyonce the other
I
day.
know.
Yeah.
I know. I
that
used to love
crazy?
Love Line.
Man,
Love Line
we're just gonna
was-
talk about LA radio for
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
There we
That's
go.
what we're gonna do. We're not talking about American Grit.
Okay,
Forget
about
that.
American Grit.
We're
We're
taking
gonna talk
over.
about LA radio.
Everything aside from that.
Why are we all having like weird voices also?
We are on it.
It's late. We do this show
And it's
late.
earlier than usual.
I
We're
know.
taping earlier than
I
usual.
know. I don't know what it is. It's the water. James, can you bring me a Coke? Like maybe that'll help me. Or
You know.
something.
All right.
Ty, what'd you say?
Jimbo's on it.
As you wish.
He's on it. He's on the game.
If you can, bring me John Cena as well.
Yeah. Every episode.
I'm gonna try.
You do that.
You do not get unless you try.
That is
is
true.
what I've
That is
learned
true. That
from
is true.
American Grit. If
Yes.
you don't try,
Yeah.
you will not succeed.
You will not succeed. Oh.
If
well,
this was
yeah.
a circus,
Right.
I would have gone through each
Gone
time
through
because
each time.
I just keep trying.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
You would have. You would have. You know who has kept trying and succeeded finally is Tony.
Man.
My man.
Man, getting it done.
I'm so happy.
So
I mean,
happy.
I've been ever since it was. I mean, well, when it was, we talked about this and
Sure.
the actual Ivette Saucedo that I called you.
Yes.
Do apologize.
It's okay. I'll take it as a compliment.
She's here in
Throwing.
spirit.
She
She's
got
here in
flat tummy.
spirit. She got a flat tummy. Oh my gosh. So we have the Coke Fairy coming in. Yes, I'm so happy.
He should do like a Schmeagle. He should do a Schmeagle sound.
Damn.
Precious.
Jesus.
Thank you, James. I appreciate it. All right, James, ladies and gentlemen, coming through with the clutch. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Speaking clutch, what about
Yeah.
those Warriors? No, that's a whole
Are
nother
you
thing.
Man.
Okay, just forget American
So
Grit.
American Grit,
We're just gonna
guys.
pick one thing that we want to talk.
This.
Get it out there.
Let me talk about this evolution for a second.
Okay.
Talk about it, Ty.
We're talking, well, first of all, the name of the episode is Barricade the Bunker. I love this evolution. Everyone's got to use all of the materials they can. Chains, 2x4s, fencing, chicken wire, all sorts of stuff to barricade these bunkers
Whoa.
and keep their flags away from the meddling hands of the other teams.
If someone
Of the
just
other
walked
team.
into this, they would have thought that was like an adult movie that you were talking about.
Damn. Damn. Yvette.
See,
Come
whenever we
on.
try to stay on task, Yvette, then you just have to make us go left.
Just
you
veer-
keep doing
taking
it.
that
We're
off
really,
ramp.
we're really
Yeah.
trying to stay on track here. Come on now.
But everyone's trying to lock their bunkers up tight.
Right.
Tony, and see now per the rules of the evolution, one person does the barricading, one person does the breaching.
Right.
But our man Tony has got to do both.
Right. And he's had to hold it down since he's been by himself.
Right.
Which I really, and on this particular challenge, just by itself. The other challenges when it's been like when it was him and Yvette and then it was him by himself.
Right.
It was altered to adjust for him.
Right.
In this particular, I think this is probably the biggest disadvantage he's had.
Sure.
Because he's had to do two people's work.
Well, and you got to think like barricading these bunkers up has got to be way more physically taxing than
Right.
it looks.
Right.
You know, you're tying all these knots,
Yeah.
you're wrapping all these chains around everything, trying to mess with that chicken wire.
Yeah,
It's a
and you
thought
also-
process too.
Exactly. And you also got to realize, like, not everyone knows how to tie a knot. Not everyone knows how to tie things together. Not everyone knows how to work with chicken
Right.
wire. Like, so it's kind of like he is at a disadvantage, like you said. Like, he doesn't have the help of, even if it's just one more person, you don't know that person. At least you can hold something together and let me,
Exactly.
you know, do a makeshift tie or something,
Right,
or someone
right.
that knows how to do knots, like a Boy Scout or something
Well,
like
and
that.
as we saw, that's where everyone's distinct strategies came into play. Our man Mark, the lumberjack, he's a master with knots.
Yes.
So he knew like nobody was getting past
man.
those.
Pimp.
But it was interesting seeing, Nick's team. They're focusing on the doorknob, whereas Team Noah they're focusing on the knots
Right.
because Mark's a master with knots. You
Exactly.
know, so everyone's got these distinct strategies, and so it's interesting just seeing something as basic as just keep people out of this bunker, how many different directions that can be approached from.
Right. I think it was interesting too, going back to our boy Tony and kind of his, the way he did it, because I feel like he did it way different than the other three teams.
Right.
Like he was completely
Just
different.
layer upon layer upon layer.
Right. And it was like, I think it was,
Hayes said
was
it looked like he was preparing for the zombie
Right,
apocalypse.
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hey, I would want that. Like, I'd be like, yo, we're gonna prepare for this zombie apocalypse. You're coming with me. This is what we're doing.
Well, and him and T, they kept saying that they were going to lock it up Chicago style,
Right.
Because they're both from Chicago.
Correct,
If you
correct.
live there, you ain't want nobody
No.
get into that doorknob.
No. You got to make sure you do what you're supposed to do.
Also hilarious.
Yeah, and
Right.
you also got to realize he was an ex-NFL player.
Right.
That's all he was.
Right.
I mean, not all he was, but everyone else has some form of training in something.
Sure.
So,
What just happened?
I have a feeling Yvette's showing fashionably late.
Oh, wait a
There we
second.
go.
Wait a second. Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on, press. See, I knew it was divine fate because I called you that because there was something in my heart.
You knew.
I knew
that
it.
was
I knew
tugging.
it.
You knew.
And ladies and
He
gentlemen,
called me Ivette Saucedo.
Yeah.
I was like, it's okay, I'll take it. So as of now, you and I are gonna get married so we can make it official.
Yes, I like that. I like that.
no, ladies and gentlemen, we have Yvette Saucedo in the house again. Yes, fashionably late.
Hold on. I did not get the email with the.
This is true.
With the, I thought we started at 11.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I was on the same boat.
Hold on, wait a second.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
my
both of y'all.
spidey senses weren't on.
Yeah, it's okay. I specifically, and maybe it was poor of me to do it this way, but when I hit you on Twitter, you know, reminding you to come, I said we tape at 10. So what I was saying
I didn't
was,
see that.
you did because you responded. You're like, okay, I'd love to be there.
Oh, I missed the part where it's 10.
Yeah, you missed the 10 part. It's cool.
She's
But
like,
you know
I
what?
just read word.
Yeah,
We want you
we're all
to
here.
cool.
Yeah, I'm there.
All
There it
here.
is.
That's what's
Yeah,
important.
exactly. But it's okay. You're here, and we're glad, and we're so happy for you. And you came at a perfect time because we were talking about your boy Tony.
Yes, I told you. I
Kill
told
him
you
You
guys.
did. You did.
I told you guys.
You told us. You said, watch out for your boy. He's not done
Yep.
yet. He's got some more stuff to prove. And sure enough, and when I saw everything go down, I immediately thought about that conversation because it was literally like, yo, she said he's going to hold on. Like, just be patient. Just watch and see what he does. Because I really, to be honest, I was like, there's no way one person can compete with these other teams.
Well, the
Especially a
thing
team like
is
Team
that
Noah.
as you go, as you do every evolution, you evolve and you get stronger and you
True.
you know you get smarter and you start to learn to do things better. And a matter of fact, it's easier with less people. I think a lot of people don't realize that. I mean, in some cases, like the green team, you know, they kind of needed each other because I
Right.
feel like Claire needed help too. You know what I
Right.
mean? Or you know, but as you go, you evolve, you get better,
Right.
you do better.
No,
Sure.
he did. And I was very proud of him because we were just talking about that. And he, you know, he had to end up barricading himself. And then he had to flip and be the one that was the person that had to penetrate, you know, the fortress, the bunker. And go ahead and there you go. I knew
What?
It was
Shoulda
already,
known.
no, she's.
I missed all the
She's-
inside stuff,
She's been in, yeah, exactly.
I
knew it
just
was
said the
coming.
name of the episode
This
could have
one.
been doubled as an adult film. Barricade the Bunker.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, at least so she knows.
Right, so she knows, right? So
Exactly.
she can join in.
Exactly.
With the malarkey.
Exactly.
Yes, that's exactly what we want to not stay on track.
But I love when we were watching this, when Tony kept getting closer and closer
Right.
to get, like, we were getting hyped.
Yeah.
You know, because he had to fit in such a thin
Oh,
space
yo.
between the wiring
Yo.
and the front of the bunker.
Yo, it was crazy. Like, we looked like little girls because we were like, oh my gosh. Dude, we were super lit. Like
was
they
lit,
expand the way
baby.
they, of course, they filmed it. And it was Mario was the one that was on his heels.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it
Barely
looked like it was
behind
just
him.
like neck and neck. And then he literally, like, looks like he's reborn. He's coming out of that chicken wire. He's got the flag. And he's like, yo, get the flag, get the flag. He gets the flag. He's like, oh, and he's coming out like, you know, alien or
know.
something. And then he goes in. And I was just like, oh my God. I just felt it was a sense of release. Because I know what he's gone through, what you guys
Yeah,
both went through together. Because
absolutely.
it was both of you for a while. And it was just like, it was just so much.
But wasn't
release.
it amazing that it was both teams? Like everybody's rooting for those two teams right now because they
Yeah.
haven't won any evolutions,
Right.
and then you kind of felt bad for Hayes because
Right.
Hayes wanted to see her dad
Right,
so bad.
Right.
So it was. I mean, but I'm super glad that Tony won.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Represent.
Yeah. Speaking of, and we were just talking about this earlier, I had made this prediction because I said, okay, you know, the winner, of course, gets to have their family member
Right.
to come. And I'm like, I bet what they're going to do just as a reward is they're going to have everybody's family come.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I remember, you know, John is like, okay, you know, Tony, step up.
And as
he-
soon as you said that, I was like, that's the
Yeah.
only thing that makes sense.
Exactly. And I see him get up and he has this, you know, smirk on his face. And I'm like, wait. And then John Cena opens the door and I think it was your
Hold
boy.
on. Did
What?
you guys think that I was gonna walk through the door?
I did. I thought they were gonna bring someone back in. So like they're like, Tony can get another teammate again.
Right.
So like the last eliminated will bring her back.
Would have been
You know
dope.
what?
been dope.
I was so mad at him, Tony. I'm so mad at you for not bringing me back.
That would have been super dope.
I mean, I love Hayes, and I'm glad that she got her dad. But man, wouldn't that have been cool though?
That would have been.
Well, would that have been an option for him? Like, could he have done that?
To bring me back?
Yeah.
Not to participate, no, but to come and
But
visit.
that's what I'm
say,
saying.
hey,
Came to
Just
visit.
come
kick
kick
it. Yeah.
But I love, Jim knew right off the bat.
Right,
He's
right.
like, something's
like,
up.
He's like, wait, that
That's-
ain't Tony's
that ain't
sister.
Tony's sister.
I don't look like Tony's sister. And then when I saw Hayes was the one, he walks in, and I see Hayes like pop up. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's her dad.
Yeah.
And the whole time she was talking about so angry, and she was taking that on Cam,
Right.
Because
Because it was Cam's barricade that enabled Tony
that
to
he
win.
penetrated, and it was just like, first I was just like, I mean, I understand,
Yeah.
her frustration and wanting to see her dad and all of that, but at the same time, I did think it wasn't cool, and she did apologize, but it wasn't cool that she blamed Cam.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was definitely.
You can't blame someone for.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't blame someone for something that you wanted.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
I'm sorry, and I know it sucks, but tough.
Right.
It's tough. It's life. It happens.
Yeah.
You don't get everything
Exactly.
you want. You can't
Exactly.
blame the kid, and he wasn't the only one.
I mean, to be fair, she got over it pretty quickly when he busted that candlelit dinner out on her.
Oh gosh! Well,
She got over it real quick.
let me blindfold you. Well, here we go again. Let me blindfold you. And,
Now it's 50 Shades of Grey. Don't get me started.
Right, you've
I
already
don't know if Hayes is that innocent. I'll just take some tea.
But that's none of my business.
She is 10 years older than him. But no, I mean, I
Show him a
thought
thing
it
or
was
two.
I thought it was sweet because he was trying to appease to her,
Yeah.
knowing that she was
Although I
frustrated
don't
and
really
sad.
think that it was necessary for him to do it.
I
Because I don't
agree
think
with
he
her.
owed her any kind
Well,
of
of course it
apology
wasn't.
for it.
No,
Of course
didn't.
it wasn't necessary.
So-
If he wanted
You
to
know
do it
what?
just to be cute and sweet and just be like, oh, I'm sorry you didn't get to see your dad. Too
Yeah.
bad. Aw.
That's
come
exactly
on.
what it was.
No,
But
he was
he did it-
apologizing because
apologized
she
it.
made him feel
apologized.
bad. Because think about it. Okay, and I don't like this. I don't like it. I told you, she's canceled. For me, she's canceled from here on out. She manipulated him, kind of. She used him like she's going to make him feel guilty. She's going to be like, it's your fault I didn't get to see my dad. Blah, 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 blah. So then he's already there, like, begging for forgiveness.
To be fair, I don't
and
think
he's as
she-
cute as a little button.
I don't think she
So-
ever straight up told him that. I think all of her saying that, oh, it's Cam's fault, I'm going to punch him in his face, that was all separate in the interviews. That
Yeah,
she
I don't
was-
think
it
she
was-
came to his face and was like, I hate
Right.
you.
Right, exactly.
It was around her own team.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
It was
right,
when
right.
she was with her own team and just they were,
He's probably
going
got, like,
over
supersonic
debriefing
ears.
or
He
whatever.
probably heard.
No, I mean, I
The walls
think
were pretty thin. We could hear everything. We were
Right.
that's
We
she
heard
didn't even
everything.
have walls. They were like,
Yeah, we
We
was
didn't
like-
have walls. I
like
would have had my
sliding
ear up
doors.
against the door and be like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
What?
Speaking of, so glad you're here because of course.
Oh, yes.
You saw Jim's interview last week.
Yes.
And I thought I would say this. I thought he was not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be like, because I was ready. I was like, Jim,
Yeah.
we heard. What's the deal? And he was like, instantly got notes. He was like, all right, let me tell you the first
This is
part.
what happened.
Okay,
She had on a towel, and then she was putting on her pants, and she was jumping because we've all seen her backside, so we know it's her. And she's struggling, and then she looks at me dead in the eye, and I was like, "This is a very detailed story, but I am so in like."
Jim's
Dude,
my
it
boy.
was
He
like
failed
it
to tell
happened.
you about the other time he saw me too.
Oh, that was
there another?
Yes, matter of fact, and then K-Joy actually saw, and both of us saw Tony butt naked. But
Okay.
on the third evolution, they had, after we were done, we were freezing cold because remember we had gone through that
Right.
frozen lake,
Yeah.
Right.
and we came through and they put us in like this big tent, and it was like literally freezing cold. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah.
So they had us all. We literally all had to change in front of each other, and Tony was like, "F this," and he takes off everything,
He's a
and
football
just
player.
like,
He don't
Right.
care. They let it all hang
he
out.
was,
Okay.
Damn.
and me and KJ were like, "Ah! Oh my God, what do we look?"
Someone needed to play Nicki Minaj Anaconda right now. Someone just.
No, don't do it, James. Don't do it, please.
And as I'm changing, I'm trying to be all like conservative, and
Yeah.
then I don't know. Jim was right here, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I just need to see the other side."
Damn.
He saw my one right boob, and he's like,
Oh.
"I just need to see the left one now."
Just make it complete.
Yeah, he's like, "I
Gotta
just
be
need to see
fair.
the left one, and I'm complete."
Yeah. Hilarious. Jim.
I love
Yeah.
this.
It's going
Yeah.
down on American
love
Okay,
it.
you
I
didn't
love
mention
this.
that one. But yeah, he
Did
was,
John
he
Cena
was-
have to change?
Oh, gosh. There we go.
But you've seen him on that one movie. He came
Yes,
out
on
practically with
Trainwreck.
just a little
Yeah.
towel right here.
I had to ask.
Yeah, of course you did.
But no.
Of course you did.
Of course.
Of course you did.
We
No,
had
he-
to, you know.
Yeah.
You're
No, he
asking
was
the
great.
serious question.
Yeah, exactly. The serious
AFTERBUZZ.
questions. No, he was
Unfortunately,
great.
you
He
guys
was
didn't
great.
get to see Camp. Does Camp come out really that much in his little bikini bottom?
No.
No,
Because he
we've
was
never
walking
seen
around
him.
the house in that all the time. When he was, that was his swimming trunks, the little bikini bottom.
Oh, okay. I'm
Were they
cool.
like the shorts or
Like
like
wrestling-
the, like
Yeah,
wrestling
because
trunks?
there's the Brazilian back and everything.
Oh wow!
Just what
I
we're
was
doing
like,
with the
wait,
Brazilian
what?
back. I mean, there's a little bit of a butt hugger, but
yeah,
they're like
the little shorts, like
yeah,
the
like the
tiny
little wrestler
micro
ones.
shorts. Yeah.
Okay.
Like if it got cold, you know,
Right.
you could tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
If he saw his, we could tell.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'm cool.
Are we making you guys uncomfortable with our
Let's
show?
go.
It's a conversation,
No,
right?
no. I mean, we just have to do a show. That's all. We can talk about parts of bodies and stuff like that.
Sorry, guys.
You know.
We'll do a
See, why do you guys invite me?
we'll do a separate spotlight on.
James
talk
shot
about
You
all
know
of
how I
this.
am. Why do you guys bring me here?
Oh my god, so hilarious. Okay, we're at the part where we talk about Tony winning. He gives it over to Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
She gets to see her father. She's super happy, and I did feel good for her in that moment. She got to talk to her father,
Right.
have that heart to heart with him.
Well, and not only that, I mean, we'll get to that, but like this episode between Tony winning the evolution and then this was an all-star spotlight on Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like everyone got
Right.
to see like how awesome Tony is
Right.
and like how much of a stand-up guy he is.
Yeah.
And for me, I mean, I feel like it was almost like very sacrificial because, and I think
Sure.
it was even talked about, in the package, but he was talking about how, here he is, he finally gets relief. He's been doing this for so long, finally gets a win, knows he doesn't have to go to the circus,
Yeah.
can get this reward, and instead, no, I'm satisfied the fact I'm not going to the circus. I'm going to pay it forward and
Yeah.
give that to somebody else. And I think that's awesome.
That's
and that
awesome.
speaks for his
Well,
character.
that's how
and
he is,
yeah.
though. He's all. I mean, he even put up with me yelling at him all the time and stuff. I mean, he is.
We saw,
He's got
I
a
mean,
great heart.
really from episode 1,
Right.
from him like motivating Goldie, we've
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
since
Yeah.
the beginning.
Sure.
Even when before we got chosen on teams, he was helping Lisa come down the
Oh, that's right.
down
Yeah.
the
Oh,
the
I
bridge
think
thing.
that's- I think that's what I was
right.
thinking of.
That was
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
beginning of the first
Yeah.
episode.
He has got a great heart.
Yeah,
He's
good
so
people.
selfless.
He's good
Yeah.
people. No, that's dope. That's
Yeah.
really dope. So
I'm still hurt he didn't bring me, but I mean, we'll bring that up again.
Should have brought me, Tony. That would have been the perfect thing.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, for
One more.
For Yvette, absolutely. So we get to the circus, and of course, it always gets interesting when it comes to this point because then people are trying to defend themselves and trying to figure out how because no one really wants to go in, but it's like the cadre is kind of filling everybody out. In this particular situation, and I guess at first I didn't really get it, but he was saying that it was the weather was really bad,
Right.
So they didn't do the selection of the circuits outside. So they did it inside, right? Is that
Yeah.
typically what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, he also dropped a bombshell, which made it also pretty interesting because anybody who survived it goes into the finals.
Yeah.
They get the golden ticket, so to speak. So obviously this is a big deal because you want to make it to the end. You've
Absolutely.
endured all of
Exactly.
this. And I can imagine getting to this point, and then you're right there and then...
And that's so much more pressure, yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, but I mean, before we got even to the circus, we got Nick trying to sit down with Cam and go, look, like
Right.
your girl's playing the psyops.
Yes.
She's playing
Yes.
mind games
Yes.
with you.
Yes.
I love that.
But
like,
wouldn't you guys really?
what's that?
You say she's canceled, but anybody would use that as an advantage.
Anybody?
Man,
Okay.
Yeah.
you
Anybody?
guys realize that this is $250,000.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
you're gonna do it.
I would have worn a thin pair of leggings.
Yeah, you're okay.
You know,
so
I
you
guess-
you wouldn't do the same thing for $250,000 for some relationship that you're not even 100% sure if it's gonna continue. Like, oh, we might keep in touch.
Well, okay.
You don't know. Like,
so
yeah,
this
I
is-
like you a lot, but I like you a lot, or $250,000.
Well, I mean,
I
it's-
mean, someone that you really like. Like, you
Right.
might even still
You
question
still might
it.
be like, debt
And it does.
free.
I mean, I don't know how it went after the conclusion of taping and everything, but it does seem like they're pretty much fine still.
No, they
No.
are. They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. They're cool.
They're
Yeah.
cool. I'll put it like this. I'm not gonna. I understand, and this happens in a lot of different, reality shows when people get into a showmance or romance for the show, and then they kind of use each other, to kind of get some gain, especially if there is a monetary, prize involved.
Right.
I'm not mad at at her for what she was doing. Hayes, obviously, she's working him. He's 21 years old. She's using it to her advantage. I'm not necessarily mad at that. You asked if I would
can't
do
even
it.
say that it was editing because damn, she said it.
Yeah.
Straight up said it.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Like a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I don't know that I would even enter into something like that. I would rather just play the game and try to get the money. I'm not going to get with somebody or play somebody just for the simple fact of using it.
You can't control attraction when you're stuck and in
This
a
is also
house.
true.
You're in the house for literally 2 months.
If you're
And you're not doing anything else. You're looking at the same people. So then, like,
you're
even
21?
if he's like, hatchet face, you might just be like, after like 3 weeks in, you're like, oh, maybe he's looking more like Johnny Depp. Yeah, I just made this. Yes, exactly. I mean, not that bad, but you know what I mean.
Sure.
But even still, I think there's still a level. I mean, yes, it's a lot of money on the line. You want to do everything you can to get that money, but I think that there is a way of crossing the line. And again, I'm not mad at her. Do what you got to do, boo. Get your money, get your paper, whatever. If she thinks like, this is what it was, like she said, the game is first.
Right.
The challenge, getting the money, team is first. Everything else is secondary.
See, and I think he thought it, but the opposite way. I think he thought she came first.
I was so
and
mad
then
at him
the
when he
game.
kept looking over there. I'm like, damn.
I wanna
Be
feel
cool,
like
man.
Keep those eyes
somebody's
straight.
Yeah,
watching
even
me.
Jim had to go like, stop looking over there.
And then she's like, the plan's working. And I was like,
I was like, damn, you're going to straight up say
I
that?
know.
Right.
It's like she didn't have any shame in being like, the plan's working.
Yeah,
I wonder if she was like,
Right?
She knows she did it. You're making that up.
That's hilarious.
She's dropping things and bending over.
I can't
Like,
with
oh
y'all.
my God,
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
with
The bend and snap.
Y'all killing it. Y'all killing
Of course.
it.
see, that's why you guys have to have me on every episode.
Right, every
course.
episode. All right,
Well,
so
we only have one more to go.
I know. Get in the season finale. All right, so we know what happens. Well, let's get into who's chosen. So we know it's Cam. Goldie ends up getting chosen, and then Mark, who's never seen the circus yet.
Right.
So interesting choice, and partly is because he's from Team Noah, who's been winning.
Right.
Most of the.
They've only ever gone to the circus once, and they lost someone to it.
Absolutely. So it was interesting, and I thought it was an interesting
Unfortunately.
choice too.
Right.
Yeah. I thought it was.
Fortunately. Unfortunately. I wish there was more. I
more
wish
gone.
more of them would have gone to circus.
More, yeah.
Let's not go there.
But I thought it was an interesting choice for Mark, just because I felt like of what he had, and knowing what the circus entails, it seems like the endurance challenge do not fit Mark's physique.
This one.
This one specifically, and you don't know, but
Illuminati.
it seemed like
telling
most
you.
most of
we
them.
We got emails about it, and then they thought it was me.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
yeah.
did I say that? Had said that or what?
Yeah, dude, that's hilarious.
We'll tell you off mic.
I'll tell you off my
Yeah.
But it seemed like most of them were conducive to, a smaller body frame, someone with more endurance. And to me, I haven't seen really hardly any of the endurance challenges that I think that Mark would be able to excel in.
Interesting.
I'll put it like that.
Maybe that very first week, maybe holding
Yeah,
the
that's what
weight
I'm
with
saying.
his arm.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But-
I think that one would have been it. Other than that,
Yeah, other than
like,
I
that.
don't know. That guy can do a lot.
I know.
Right.
Like when I saw him crossing over when we were my evolution, the sixth one, the last one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he was crossing over that wire, I swear he even did dances and everything. Like he did that no problem.
Right.
He's a weirdo.
He's-
He can
He's
do
a
anything.
weirdo. Well, I thought it was, and speaking of, we get to this particular one, and we see what it is. Well, we'll talk about it. It's an endurance challenge. You're standing on, these stilts. They have these little pegs, right?
Right.
So there's 3 levels. The lowest level has the longest width to stand on, and as it gets higher, it gets smaller that you stand on. And I'm thinking to myself, he's a goner. I mean, this dude's got
That's what I
huge,
thought, yeah.
huge feet. He's not going to be able to be up there. He has a big body frame. He has to be able to center himself. He's a goner. Like I'm thinking that the whole time.
No, you don't think?
No, when they got up, I knew Goldie wasn't gonna go just because literally when she got up there, I was like, she has to have a cheerleading background. She has to, because she got up there like a flyer, no problem, was completely stiff, never moved. Then when Cam got on, like I said, he did not put himself on. He didn't put himself under his weight.
Yeah, he was
He was
struggling.
pushing his hips forward. He was throwing himself off balance. I was like, he's not gonna get through it. The other one, he went in and he stayed looking down, and he was tight. So I didn't think that Mark had a problem, neither Goldie. I was just waiting for Cam to fall.
Well, I'm
Right,
talking
right.
about before it
Even
started.
before, yeah,
No,
when it
I'm
started.
talking about
When they
before.
picked
Not
him.
once it started, and I mean Cam was having problems right away. So I figured that he's gonna have issues.
Right.
Plus the secret weapon, aka Hayes. Standing over
She
there.
put a haze over
Right.
his mind.
There you
gosh.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
I love when I'm on top of things.
But not only do they get a teammate to stand there on the platform with them, but they have to do it without their cadre too.
Right. That was another big twist that had not happened before.
Yeah.
Which was also interesting. To me, the whole cadre thing, the fact that they still could have somebody there, I think that still was good,
Right.
for all of them.
Right.
I don't think there was any, I don't think anybody fell short in that area.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
everybody that was there for them seemed like they were, supporting them well.
Yeah, exactly.
But what it did, whether it worked, well or not, we know that it had some effect, and that was, of course, Hayes being there as kind of a decoy. And we did see our boy Cam looking over there a lot, which I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like,
Right.
stop it. Like, and she's
You've
over
got to
there-
know this is what they're doing.
like, come on, man. Like, I understand.
Keep
you're
those
young,
eyes
but
forward.
Just you got to focus. You got to focus. And so, long story short, Cam is the one that falls down. I do appreciate the fact that they got up all to the last one.
Yeah, to the last one.
Because I thought that someone, and it seemed very, and you talked about some of the weather conditions and stuff going on.
Yeah, man,
It
that
seemed
messes
wet.
you up.
Like it when,
Yeah.
and I could hear the the shoes
Oh,
squeaking
right.
on the thing, and I'm like, yo, this is like already hard.
And we're
as it
all
is.
using like the shoes that we're using are Solomon's. Like they have the almost like cleats.
Okay.
So then it's not like a solid shoe. It's so you're still kind of dealing with the little wedges that's on there,
Sure.
and it's not. It's there's a lot
There's
that's
a lot
holding
more
you
of
back.
that. Right.
So what did you think about Mark going through that obstacle course so fast?
Oh wow.
Because that was
He like
gnarly.
bulldozed through it.
He's
Well,
not
what did you-
only.
But he doesn't have the fastest time.
Does he not?
No.
No, he doesn't.
Mario and I are the fastest time.
All right. Because for someone his size and his strength, like even John Cena was like,
Right.
this dude's flying.
Well,
He
I
just
thought-
flew
yeah.
through the cargo,
Right.
but he didn't fly through the thing.
the
The
rest
one
of
that
it.
went the fastest was between Tony and Mario, and I think Mario beat him on the last
Beat
one.
him
I
on
see,
a
I
little bit
see.
of it. Yeah, I was surprised he came in first. I thought it was definitely going to be Cam.
Right.
I thought it was interesting too with Goldie. To me, it made sense for her if she's not going to win.
Yeah.
Then take your time, and we talked about this.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
it
that's
was a
fine.
perfect strategy.
I think that's the smartest thing to
Yeah,
do. Like
yeah.
if you know you're lagging, I'd be like,
Right.
Absolutely.
She did. She took her time.
She took her time, and I think it was John that was like, she's got her special way of coming down. Like,
All right.
But I thought it was good that she played that because I think it worked to her favor because
Sure.
she wasn't tired.
Yeah, no
on the
reason.
platform.
wasn't fatigued or anything
It's
like
like
that.
you said, if you already know you're in third, no reason
Right.
to tire you out
Exactly.
right before you get to the endurance platform.
Exactly. You just get there, take your time, you start your time, and really, what is it? 2 minutes, break that they got. So the second
Yeah.
person was 2 minutes, and then the second person. So the top person. the
But
one
you
that
don't
exerted
know
all
what
this
your
energy.
advantage is going to be until you get there.
True, that is
Oh, I
true.
see.
But I feel like the last few ones, the margin of time that
very
you get
little.
has been small.
Yeah.
To me, it's not worth the exertion.
Exactly,
you know,
exactly.
of what it is. Maybe at the beginning, some of the ones at the beginning, well,
I don't
maybe a little
know.
bit more.
I think it was more like an ego thing. Like I want to
Well,
beat
true,
you. I don't care
true,
if you have.
exactly.
Right.
yeah.
It's not about the
Yeah.
advantage. It's just
Right.
it's
Yeah.
just about
I
being
just
first.
want to beat you. I want to be first.
I beat you guys here. Yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, who's going to last?
Sure.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So, was anybody surprised on anything that took place, aside from, of course, the special things that came up?
In terms of what the
in
circus,
terms of
or-
everything, anything in this episode.
Surprised. I was surprised that Hayes turned out to be so cunning
Yeah.
about her mind games.
You didn't think she had it
Yeah,
in
and
her?
I was surprised about that too.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were going to show all that.
Ah.
I was real surprised, especially like even to the bitter end when she said like our plan worked. When
Right.
she's like conspiring with Goldie.
I
And
just
was like,
felt
y'all
so,
for real?
I felt so bad when he was like,
Yeah.
"I'm sorry," and he grabbed her face and he
Right.
kissed her, and she's like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Like I almost felt like it wasn't genuine, and I was like, "Oh my god, what a dagger to the heart!" It was
That's
like
where
in
it got
Frozen
real,
when
yeah.
you found out the
Yeah.
guy was a jerk.
Yeah. No, that's where it got like for me.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. That's where it got for me. I was like,
Spoiler
oh,
alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
guys, watch Frozen. I'm sorry.
It's been out a few
It's
years.
been out 2
You know
years.
what? Let it go.
Here we go. Oh,
You're
she's
on a roll
one.
today,
Yeah,
buddy.
Yeah, a roll. Big one. Yeah. I'm clearly not at all. I'm so off my game. But no, I mean, I think it was, the fact that that's where I really felt him. I didn't really feel much for Cam this whole season because I thought like, whatever. But that moment right there, I was like, oh, damn.
Right.
Because it just all culminated.
Did my boy
Years
dirty.
on, and then he's still like longing for her. And will I see her again? I don't know. Was this the last kiss?
Oh, he's so cute. He's such a baby.
He's like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And
Sad.
she's probably like, deuces.
The sad clown of the circus.
Right. Yeah. I thought it was funny. But I will tell you this. My favorite part of the episode was that cheer that he did. Yo,
Lem
son.
lost his mind.
Yo,
when
that
happened.
I had to walk away. I had to walk away. What it was C-A-M.
No.
Oh my God.
That's me. He said,
C-A-M. That's me.
I lost my mind. That was incredible.
I was so embarrassed
And
when he did
everybody was
that.
just like,
The
you see them,
reaction
dude,
was like
everybody-
one of my favorite moments of the whole
Everybody just
season.
straight face.
Man,
like
at
this.
least his cadre should have at least like did a little giggle to
No,
have his
Make
back.
him feel better. Be like,
Nick,
You know
man.
the Reaper.
Yeah.
You know the Reaper.
The Reaper
ain't
should have
gonna-
at least gone like,
No.
He ain't
or
gonna sell that.
something.
No,
But I
no.
love Rourke's face.
Yeah.
Like Rourke looked like he was
Yeah.
about to beat his
Dude,
ass for it.
that was so funny. Like that was one of the funniest moments out of the entire
I
season.
think that's why everyone loves
Yeah.
him so much, though,
Just
because
'cause
he's
he's
just
so-
so like,
Yeah.
he's almost like so innocent. Like
Right.
he's so innocent, and
He's a baby. He's only
exactly.
21
He's
years
he's a
old.
baby. You know,
Yeah.
he does these things that you're just like, did you really do that? And then,
Ah.
like, you know, like, he's cute as a button. I've said it from the
Okay,
beginning.
okay,
I was like, he's like a little button.
Whatever. He's gone. That's it. It's done.
He's on the Dunzo
Someone wanted
list.
him gone.
He's on the Dunzo list.
That's a list. No. But we got the finale next week. So let's get into predictions.
Yeah.
So we can figure out what's going down, son.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right. So let's start with you, Ty.
Oh man.
We're still.
Are we-
Well, I
Are
can't play this game because I already know what
I know,
happened.
I know.
I know, yeah, you ain't playing. You ain't
can't
playing.
play.
Are we talking about like? I mean, these are our last predictions.
This is it.
These are our final predictions.
This is it, son.
Who's winning?
Who's winning?
Who's going home with it?
Who's winning?
I gotta. You know what? I'm gonna go with my boy Tony.
Okay.
I'm gonna
really?
go. I
like it.
I think that would be.
Oh,
It would be such an insane comeback story, and I think really depending on exactly what sort of challenges they're facing,
Right.
I think he could really pull it off.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going with.
I don't doubt that.
I mean, I think we've seen Team Noah run the table from the beginning, but I think, this was their second time losing in Evolution, and it was to Tony. I think my boy's going to pull it off.
Okay. Interesting.
I like it.
What do you think? What do you
I think John Cena's just gonna come through with his music
Oh
and
my
just ruin
gosh,
everything.
stop
You
it.
know,
We caught Lem. We
he's
caught
gonna take the
Lem.
money.
We caught Lem jamming to
You
this
were
very
rapping
song.
to it. You were rapping to it. So was I.
Yo, I was in here. I came in here and they put on the earphones and I was like, yeah. And I was like, wait, who is this? And they're like, John Cena. And I'm like, no, get it off me. Dude, that was funny.
I kind of I agree with you. I do agree that I think Tony is gonna do it, but I think it would be also something to see if Team Rourke finally pulls through at the end.
How dope would that
Right.
be?
Like that would be also
That would be a
another
comeback.
insane
That would be a
comeback
comeback.
story.
Century.
Because
That's
like
true.
that would be like if it was just Rourke and Tony neck and neck, I'd be like, this is what
You guys
I
are
want.
forgetting that
Right.
Jim's riding solo now too.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, that's
true.
right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Good one.
Man.
What'd you guys do without me? See?
I know, right?
Telling ya.
We're like, wow.
Didn't even. That just blew our minds.
Mind blown.
Oh man.
Interesting.
So
yeah,
maybe I mean,
that-
who knows? Maybe it
Who
comes
knows?
into a one-on-one between Jim and Tony.
You know what? I really think now that at this point, you got to realize now it is really everything is up for grabs.
Right.
Like it is just up for grabs. So I think you're going to see some.
Yeah,
I think you're going to
yeah.
see some dirty play too.
It could be. I think everybody at this level wants it. I mean, absolutely. I think everybody wants it. I think it'll be interesting how it plays out with the two teams that have one person. It could be to their advantage, could be their disadvantage. I mean, Tony, he's been riding solo for a while. He's got that win under his belt. That could be fire for him to just like, yo, I went this far. I'm taking it home.
Right.
Jim is now by himself. I mean, Jim's hardcore. He's the oldest one on there, but he's held his ground.
Yeah.
And then you have Team Noah, who basically has been winning most of the time
they're
and have a formula.
They're only down one person.
They're only down one person,
Yeah.
and then like you said with Rourke, they haven't won at all. That could be the time. So it is anyone's game. I'm excited for it because
It's gonna be real
It's gonna be
good.
dope. It's gonna be dope. 2-hour season finale.
We should all wear American shirts.
We should all wear
There you
American
go. There you go.
So
Yes.
yeah, it's going down.
Whatever. I
That's
was
what
gonna
it
come in a
is.
gown and nobody even know.
Oh man, are we doing it fancy? Are we doing it fancy?
Wait, hold on.
I
Hold
almost
on.
I
wore
like-
it just
I like
like
the
that,
very-
but in burgundy.
This one, oh, it
I
should have been
almost wore it just
Twinkies.
like that.
Well, I tell
But
you
I
what.
don't understand why you guys are wearing red.
Oh.
My,
this is
Somebody
orange.
got the memo over here.
This is
Yeah.
orange because it looks good because I'm so pale.
Okay.
I think we
I'm
should do a
repping Jim.
patriotic next time. I
I'm
like that
repping-
idea.
Okay.
Repping Jim, that's
so this is
what
what
it
we're
is.
doing.
Ooh,
Calling
I'm
it
gonna
right
do
now.
a bandana. Yes, with
Patriotic.
an American flag.
Yvette is coming back.
Yes,
next
I'll be
week.
back.
Woo!
We got American apparel that
Okay.
we're wearing, right?
Sure.
Okay.
So American theme, patriotic
Oh,
theme,
I was
right?
like American apparel.
I mean,
Yeah, you know.
I was like $40 for a sweatshirt. No.
But no, it's going down. It's going
Yes.
down. So
Yes.
we're gonna
All
do
right.
it.
All right,
Season
patriotic.
finale is going on. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been our show. Next week, make sure you tune in. Yvette will be back.
Yes.
The other Yvette will be here. Me and Ty will have our beards on fleek. It's going
Get
down.
it.
This
You
is
did
how
not
we
like
get
it.
We said it. I said it.
You
It's
know.
been said. That's what it is.
Sometimes it means that way.
I'm so sorry I was late today. Oh my god.
It's
I
all
felt so
good. It's all
bad.
Don't-
good.
don't
It's all
worry
good.
about it.
No
Made
worries.
it.
No worries.
As
We will
long
be
as
on
you
time.
made it, that's all that
You
matters.
made it. That's all that
I
matters.
came in all fresquecita.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
like,
She's
yeah,
like, no
whatever.
sweat, no nothing.
Right.
I'm perfect.
Thank you.
I came in late too. I was like, oh, I didn't even have to touch anything up.
Oh, y'all killing me. I've been your host, Lem Gonsalves. You can find me always at the Poet Saint all day, every day. Yvette Sanchez, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Sports and Sass with 3 S's, and you can find me on Instagram at Yvette_Michelle714. Where can we
Boom.
find you?
Y'all can find me on Twitter, on Instagram at Ty Matthews PMA, various other after shows, Monday Night Raw, Houdini and Doyle, American Ninja Warrior, and Lucha Underground. In addition to this one.
In addition,
Busy
son.
guy.
In addition.
Yvette Saucedo, where can they find you, ma'am?
You can find me at Yvette Saucedo on Twitter and Instagram. It's with an I.
It's with an I.
With an I.
With an I.
There's no I in team,
There's no I in
but there's
team.
an I in Yvette.
There is.
There you go.
With one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, see you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.